So there's not a right way. I mean, there's not a single right way. There's a wrong way. There's not a right way to do real estate. There's 100 ways to skin a deal. We like to be creative and we like to be outside the box. So rugged real estate is just more of an untraditional, unconventional approach to real estate and getting out and doing things that normal people or what most people don't do. And I can tell you from experience, I've made a ton of money doing stuff no one else wants to do. So what we're going to talk about today is mobile home parks, flipping mobile home parks. So we're here in Omogi. We have roughly 2.5 acres of land, and we have 24 mobiles. Now, you want to talk about creativity? So we're here for cash flow. So we bought this place pretty cheap. We bought it for about $250,000, $250,000. Now, when we bought this place, mind you, we own a construction company. We've been doing remodels for 15 years. And we do a lot of new construction stuff. So when we started working in the mobile homes parks, we were still under the impression that we could remodel anything. I mean, it's true. We can remodel anything. But at some point, you can only polish a turd so much, and it's still a damn turd. So we were spending a lot of money. I mean, averaging $35,000 to remodel a trailer, a 50-year-old trailer. So, the guts were all brand new. And when I say that, we would wire it, plumb it, new heat and air, cabinets, flooring, fixtures. We would do it just like we do the rentals in Tulsa. So we're spending $35,000 on trailers. So we came in here, we spent $400,000, remodeled one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, about 8 trailers. And we quickly, I mean, I tell you this, I will never remodel another trailer in my life. It's not worth it. I mean, you want to talk about good money after bad. For $60,000, we can buy a brand new trailer that is brand new and under warranty. We can bring it in and we can charge more rent. We don't have the problems. So, speaking of problems, we bought a mobile home park. We decided we're going to reposition, or we're going to flip the mobile home park. What we didn't count on is how bad the shape these 50-year-old trailers. These are 1970s, 1980s, some of them even 1960s. So what we're running into, I mean, there's a lot of rotted spots. I mean, there's multiple places where we're falling through the floor. You can see through the insulation. I mean, these things they're not your typical 2x4 construction. If you look, these are 2x3s. So these walls are not nearly as thick. You look at the windows, I mean, those are cheap aluminum, basically. I mean, there is zero to no insulation in these things. They're very inefficient. They're very windy. They move a lot. They're not very sturdy. They're rotted. Now, you look at the kitchen. I mean, you got these gas lines. You got this weird drop down, whatever. I'm not that tall, guys. Okay. So there's another soft spot. You gotta watch yourself. And look at the makeshift cabinet. So you come in here to remodel these trailers, right? You really got to strip them to the studs, reframe pretty much everything, rewire it, replumb it, and do something different with the heat and air. We figured out window units work best in these trailer setups. You pretty much got to gut it. You got to redo everything, because all of this stuff is piecemealed, do-it-yourself fixes over 50 years. Nothing. I mean, it's a shoestring kind of construction. Nothing is sturdy. Nothing is really right. So when you come in here and remodel these things, we're spending $30,000 plus per trailer on a little. This is 12 by 80. I mean, it's a 3-bed, 2-bath. There's some 2-bed, 2-bath trailers here, but they're not. I mean, we're talking 1,000 square feet, and we're spending $35,000 for a 50-year-old to revive and reconstruct a 50-year-old shitbox. And I'm sorry. I mean, you can only polish a turd so much. I mean, you can polish a turd as much as you want, but it's still a turd. Like, at the end of the day, we still got a 50-year-old shitbox that we've spent a lot of money on. Now, granted, they are new and they are going to uh, produce income, but it's just so damn time consuming. So as we progressed into, you know, making sense of repositioning or flipping the mobile home park, remodeling trailers is just not really feasible. It's not scalable. I mean, if you have a full-time crew that's here that does nothing but that, you might be able to make it work. And and then also it depends on what level or how much value or how much you're trying to increase the value of the place, because you're you you will spend more to remodel than you'll get back on value on a trailer. Like, you're putting money into a depreciating asset. When you look at trailer parks, you have two options. You have park owned trailers, you have tenant owned trailers, rent to own trailers, where you're more or less just renting the dirt. And I tell you, after having hundreds of rent houses and having to maintain them, the idea of being only responsible for dirt was very appealing. Now, there's pros and cons both ways. I overcomplicate things, and I think way too much. So when I'm processing this, I'm going through. There's a lot of information that's flashing before my eyes, because you have options. Like we talk about options in real estate. So you come in the trailer park, you fix the trailer, you rent the trailer, or you sell the trailer, and then you sell it on a contract for deed owner finance or rent to own type of deal, where you finance it over a 5 to 10 year period. You collect your lot rent, you collect your unit rent. The tenants are responsible for everything. So that's a great model. So you can come in here. Now, for us, we want to make it, we want to really improve the value of the park, and we're looking at it not so much as a trailer park, but as a mobile home park community and a income producing asset. So looking at it from an income producing asset standpoint, it makes so much more sense to buy a brand new trailer that everything is new, under warranty, and very less likely to have any breaks or problems with them. So and they all have they hold their value substantially better, because the way that things are constructed now versus the way things were constructed 50 years ago is completely different. The codes have come a long way. So we get a better product, a new product. So we're providing people more affordable housing options that were previously available. So, and then from there, we still have the option to sell the trailer, rent the trailer, and or flip the park. And the interesting thing about this park, and you can't see it from here, but there's a double wide mobile home down here that's actually split into 3 apartments. They're 2 bedroom, 1 bath apartments. So we were kind of inspired by that when we started remodeling these trailers. Trailer 17, we split it in half. It was a 2 bed, 2 bath trailer. We put a wall on the middle and made it a duplex. So we made it 1 bed, 1 bath per side. So with housing, and we do a lot of affordable housing. We do a lot of vouchers. We do Section 8. We do veterans. Oh, Lonnie's here. We do veteran vouchers. We do Native American. So, and here in Okmulgee, we actually working a deal with the Creek Nation, and we're doing veteran vouchers. So this park, when we bought the park, there was a lot of drug activity, a lot of nonsense going on. So we cleared it out, and then we made a deal with the Creek Nation, and we're housing Native American veterans. We come in here, we remodel the trailers. We place Native American veterans using the tribal voucher system to pay the rent. After about a year, we realized that remodeling trailers is not an efficient use of time. Like, by the time we come down here, we spend a couple of weeks, we remodel a trailer. It's so much faster, so much easier to go to the manufacturer, order a brand new trailer. I mean, it costs, relatively, you're not spending that much more money, but you have a so much better product, and it's new, under warranty, and they actually rent for more. So instead of remodeling trailers and taking the time and the manpower and the energy to come down here and polish these turds, we decided that it works out better on paper, and value wise, and also for investment purposes to buy new trailers. So we went to the dealer and we ordered 8 brand new trailers. So that we're down here tearing out the trailers. That's what we're doing, is tearing down. Specifically in the state of Oklahoma, I don't know if this is true other places, but you have the deed to the land, and then you have a title to the mobile home. The title to the mobile home is much like a title to the car. So yes, we have the deed to the land, but we don't have the title to the mobile home, and the mobile home has a VIN number, just like a car does. So you have to find that VIN number, which is nearly next to impossible on a 50-year-old trailer. I can tell you because I tried. So you have to find the VIN number and pay the tag or the registration fees to be able to get a move permit to move these things out of the park. So we explored the option of selling these trailers, and you come, or even just giving them away. You come pick them up and you haul them off. But to haul them off, you have to have the title and the VIN number, and we didn't have that. So we decided, for the sake of efficiency and time, we're just going to tear them down. So we're going to tear out all the old empty trailers that we haven't remodeled. We're going to build new pads. Here in the end of the month, we're going to drop 8 new trailers. We'll hook those up, we'll rent those out, and this whole park will be a brand new place. So just to kind of a breakdown of how this deal came together. Now we're 2 years in. Like, this isn't get rich quick. It's not overnight. We're 2 years in on this deal, but we bought it for $250,000. We spent $400,000 remodeling trailers, and then we spent about $600,000 buying the new trailers. So we're invested roughly $1.25 million, $1.25 million. Now the appraisal on this is $1.7 million. So now another reason we like real estate, we invest in real estate, and, I say passive income, turnkey real estate, whatever it is. We invest in these income producing assets, so we have options, because at some point it's not just money, it's the options. So we invest in real estate, so we have options. The options is what gives us the freedom to do what we want to do. So here we have this trailer park. We have about a $500,000 equity spread, or we can take $60,000 in net income after all expenses. Actually, it'd probably be a little bit better than that, but after vacancy rates and all things considered, being conservative, we're $60,000-$70,000 in annual cash flow. Or we can go ahead and get this thing filled up, season the rent rolls for a few months, and list it for appraised value and pocket $300,000 to $400,000. Anyway, so back to the point is, real estate can look many different ways. We can come and buy a mobile home park. We can buy an apartment building. We can flip a house. We can do a rental. There's even paper. You can buy notes, sell notes. You can do owner finance stuff. You can do creative financing stuff. Real estate gives us options. Mobile home parks is one of the options that we like. If you like what you've seen, if you're interested in learning more, subscribe, follow, tell people about us. We're going to be exploring what it's like to flip mobile home parks and how to invest in cash flowing assets. How to make money in cash flowing assets.